What's up everybody, welcome back to Casual Lad. Shindo Life released one of the best events earlier in the day and I made a video on the first look of it. This event basically reenacts the destruction of Konoha Arc.
Shinda Tensei.
In case you haven't watched Naruto, Pain invaded and destroyed the hometown of the main protagonist. Well, this event mainly reenacted the highlight of the arc. It is not a complex event, so let's move on to find out more details on the event. But before we move on, I would really appreciate it if you can hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and like this video to support the channel. You may also want to join my Discord server to meet like-minded people and find out what other games I am actively playing. It is still small, but I hope you can join us. Discord server link in the description below. Nothing will happen when the countdown hits 0. I initially thought there will be a cutscene or something. A teleport button will just appear instead. Click it to enter the event. I was playing the event immediately after the countdown hits 0. There were a few failed loading screens as too many people are loading into the event server for the first time. The number of people playing peaked at about 180,000 players at a single time. So let's watch the cutscene.
Pain is the only way to teach. Pain is the only solution to peace. If you want to know pain, you need to understand pain. Sometimes you must hurt to know, fall to grow, lose to gain, because life's greatest lessons are learned through pain. Those who do not understand pain will never know what true peace is. I will not forget pain. From here on out, the world will know pain.
You will be greeted by the boss after the cutscene. The boss is DEVA. The arena is the Destroyed Ember Village. DEVA is supposed to be Pain, of course. It is like an ultra boss. Has a lot of HP. Took me about half an hour to take it up from full health. DEVA hits quite hard in close and mid range. I suggest you use long range moves and hit him from a great distance. DEVA also runs very fast and can catch up to you very quickly. It is good that you have modes that can run very fast. Use a higher level tilt spirit forms maybe. You can escape from DEVA pretty easily with that. DEVA generally use anything that is related to pain and maybe a little more. So you should be expecting signature moves like Shinra Tensei, Chibaku Tensei, and Bansho Tenin. If you own the Rengoku bloodline, you should know that these moves are close to mid-range, and they hit pretty hard with good all-round AoE. DEVA also uses derivatives of these moves. He can call upon Meteor Rain, and this is in my opinion the most dangerous move. The Meteor Rain can hit you multiple times and cause quite a bit of damage. It can knock you around, making it difficult to control your movements. The AoE is really huge too. DEVA also sometimes summons the King of Hell from Naraka Path. If you're hit, you will just be eaten up. The primary melee attacks of DEVA can also start to pile up huge damage if you're hit over and over again. If you have the ability to fly without stamina drain, you can easily escape from DEVA. Just fly high enough or fly out of the arena to safely regenerate your health and mode points. Oh, and by the way, you should have a strong mode against DEVA. DEVA is gonna cut you like a hot knife going through butter if you don't have stats bonus from modes. If you do not have modes that can fly, just run into a corner and hide behind the boulders. chances are DEVA won't even bother with you as you are too far away and there are others closer to him. DEVA will periodically kneel and bow down to rest. This is the time to unleash everything you have got. DEVA's downtime doesn't seem to be triggered by damage alone. It seems to be triggered by time as well. I was soloing once as others have left the server. The DPS is low but DEVA still rests quite frequently. As I was soloing, I also realized that DEVA's behavior is a little different from your usual boss. Even when there is nobody around him, DEVA will still run around and detect players. So you can't just use my method of killing boss by bombarding him with long-range moves. However, if you are flying high enough, or you are at a very high ground where DEVA can never reach, you can keep gunning him down. But he will still detect and run towards you. He just can't hit you. But really, it's not worth to solo it other than bragging rights. Just take DEVA down with a team. When you beat DEVA, he will be teleported to the center. He will kneel down and bow down just like how he is resting. There will be 4 scrolls. The 3 at the sides are random existing scrolls. You will need to snatch them if you want them. Strange enough, you can sometimes still pick up scrolls that you already have. I already have the Heavenly Spirit, but I can still pick it up and deny another person that don't have it. I have the Center Platinum, but I can still pick the scroll up. So maybe do others a favor. If you already own that scroll, don't pick it up. Let others have it too. The main scroll is the one in front of DEVA. It doesn't disappear when somebody claims it. In fact, it cannot be claimed. Look at my avatar. This is my first play and I can't claim the main scroll. It seems to be automatically credited into your account when DEVA is defeated, so you do not need to snatch the main scroll, but maybe just head to the scroll and click it just in case. The main scroll gives you the DEVA Companion. The DEVA Companion will use the Shinra Tensei when summoned. So if you want the other 3 random scrolls, try to stay near the center when DEVA is dying. Don't use any flashy moves or moves that prevents you from claiming a scroll. And don't die too. Dying will have that usual 20 seconds cooldown, so you can't claim scrolls if DEVA is beaten while you are still on cooldown. But don't worry, dying won't deny you of the rewards unless you're on cooldown. Although the DEVA Companion scroll shows a 1/3 chance of spawning, I got it from every DEVA I have beaten so far. DEVA will be revived after a while and the scrolls will despawn. The fight begins all over again. There are quite a few problems with this event though. Among my fights, there are people who are AFK and just leeching from the efforts of others. There are also people that keep hopping to find DEVA with low leftover health. There are people that use a combination of both. Another problem with this kind of event is that once the dedicated players have gotten the prize, there is no value for them to play it again. Future players who are playing will be matched to weaker players and DEVA becomes an even harder fight. Yeah, so those are just my thoughts on the event in general. Now let's take a look at the prize itself. Pain was initially renamed as Regret, but it seems like there is also DEVA now. Regret and DEVA are both companions that represents Pain and they both use the same move. Both use the Shinra Tensei when summoned. Well, that's the signature move of Pain, isn't it? So that's it for today's video. I really like this event even though the rewards aren't that outstanding. What do you think of the event? Let me know in the comments below. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to turn on that notification bell too. Bye!